Hi guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 22. So today is the felting day. We will be again in my laundry. We will put slippers into the washing machine through the felting cycle. According to the pattern, I have it here, it should take around an hour and a half on 40 Celsius, and they recommend around 800 to 1200 spin cycle, and they recommend putting a towel to speed up the process. So in case this doesn't work, I do have a dryer, so we will try a dryer just because I also want to speed up the drying process, because these are gonna dry for a very long time when they are felted. So here they are massive. I did put an L sign in this one just so I know which one is left. I couldn't be bothered to embroider the R letter. There's nothing visible on the other side, and I didn't even weave in the ends. I just put the L just because it's gonna felt. I hope it's gonna stay like that. If not, never mind, I don't care, because you can't really tell the difference. There is a slight difference, but I'm just not that bothered. So yes, we will be felting these ginormous slippers, and before we do that, I want to update you on my t-shirt. So here is the update on my t-shirt. I mean, it is a good progress, but I don't think this will be done in December. I am done with the body at the moment. I am out of the yarn, so I didn't want to attach to the body. I decided to attach to the sleeve to finish the sleeves before I go back to the body, because whatever is left I'm gonna use up for the body. So this is the progress on the sleeves. I did 2 rounds of decreases. I have 2 more. This is supposed to be the length of the sleeve. I'm gonna need 4 because when this goes into the under armpit, it's gonna pull up. So yeah, 4 rounds of decreases will be fine. Yeah, this is very slow progress. This is the smallest gauge I have worked on. I think even my Tolsta tee was done on 3.5 mils, even though it was done with the same weight yarn. It was done on a bigger needle, and I'm also making sure that I'm working this tight just because I don't like the stitch definition. It's really not nice. It's not looking beautiful. I can show you up close how messy this yarn looks. It is just the nature of the yarn, and it really bothers me as a perfectionist, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. So it feels nice. I do have to say, this feels nice. It's probably gonna be beautiful to wear with. It is silk, but it's not the softest silk, but still, I don't think this is bad. It feels rough, but I don't think it's rough to wear, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's gonna be beautiful to wear. It's not beautiful to work, so I'm not sure if I will ever buy this yarn again. I don't know. I will have to really love this finished object after it is done and have a lot of wear out of it to be determined to buy this yarn again to make another t-shirt. That is the future decision. So yeah, that is just an update on the t-shirt. We are going felting. But before we go felt, I'm gonna show you what the slippers look against my feet before felting.
Place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday.
I have an update, guys. Sorry, it's a bit darker. We are having storm coming through. But they are done. Even though my cycle was only an hour and 40 Celsius, and what else did I did? I put down to 1100 spin cycle, and honestly I was scared it might not work. I thought I might need to put it in a dryer or repeat the cycle, whatever, but I was shocked to open and see them fully done. Of course they were not shaped like this, they went out flat, but the pattern tells you to put them straight on your feet, to shape them according to feet. I thought I won't be able to put them. Honestly, they were so tight to put them on my feet, but it worked. Once they were on my feet, they were stretching, they were molding, they were perfect. They're fully wet now. They're gonna take a couple of days to dry. I'm gonna leave them in one of my warmer rooms just to speed the process of drying. Here is the one that I have put L on it, but honestly, now that this is done, I think I might have marked the wrong foot. I'm not sure. I was trying to distinguish them. If you look them like this looks straight, this looks straight, this looks curved, and this looks curved, which means that they should stand like this, which means that I have put L on the right foot. And I thought I did a good job looking into them, because I actually looked into stitches, not which one is curved, which one not. So I'm a bit confused, because by what I was looking at, I was looking into the stitches and not the curves. So I'm not sure. You remember how I said that I did I-cord wrong because I started I-cord from the outside instead of from the inside? I'm not sure if it made any difference, to be honest. It's not the nicest, cleanest edge here. That's the only thing. It looks better on the inside, that's definitely. So I think, yes, I should, you see, this side, and look at the inside. So yes, it was my mistake. So for the next pair I will definitely fix this and do the I-cord from the inside instead of outside. That's just the minor. I don't actually mind them. I'm still molding them. I know my feet will mold them with wear and they will be perfect with wear, but I'm surprised. So my cycle was, I don't know, 56 or 59 minutes. I think it was 59 minutes, and that was enough for them to felt. Honestly shocked. I'm surprised that in an hour on 40 degrees this has worked, and they are amazing. I honestly think that they need to go this way and that I have marked the wrong one. And since I didn't woven those ends, one of these ends is kind of sticking out. So I'm just gonna clip it, and then I will remember that the marked one is probably the right one now. But oh well. I'll remember for my husband to actually pay attention and mark first one before I make the second one, so that I don't get confused. But yes, my sailor slippers are done and they have worked. They fit me perfectly and I'm so happy. I didn't expect this to work, but it's amazing. I love them. They look so nice. I love the colors. I'm not sure. Can you see the cream color is kind of greenish? I'm not sure if the green color ran dye or it is just the fuzziness from green covering white. I mean, it doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna let them dry now, and that's it, guys. I did it. I managed to felt my slippers, and yeah, now I'm happy because I'm looking forward to make another ones for my husband. I want to make more for my family members, for my extended family members. Let me know your colors if you want ones, and I need your sizes. I hope you're watching this, because apparently you are watching. We'll see. So yeah, this is exciting. This is really exciting. I think I did a math when I was ordering yarn, and I think yarn for one slipper costed me $30, 30 Australian dollars, but I do have a lot of leftovers. I'm gonna, I didn't do any yarn measurement yet. I'm gonna weigh all my yarn and put it in the Ravelry project. I still didn't put any Ravelry project for the slippers, but I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna update everything, how much yarn is needed. I do have a lot of leftover yarn, so that's good. We'll see how much yarn will I use for my husband's slippers, because I did buy the gray one to share, so I used 2 skeins for the gray one. I used maybe half a skein for the pink one. I've used only 1 skein for the green one, and I had to buy 2, so I have 1 whole skein left. And for the cream one, I used 1 and a bit of the second one. So yeah, the yarn cost was 30 Australian dollars. It's not too bad. That's included. Is that in with shipping? I'm not sure. I will update all this information probably in my next knitting podcast, because in my knitting podcasts I'd go deep with all the details and costs and everything else. So stay tuned for next knitting podcast when I will update you on everything. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until tomorrow, happy crafting.